Hello, you join me in my shed down the allotment. I haven't been here for a couple of weeks. I was away last weekend, so this is the first opportunity I've had to get back, so really itching to get back. I'm going to be making some raised beds today. I've been down a plumbing wholesalers that is fairly close to me. They had some pallets stacked outside their bins, so went in and asked if I could have them, and they said help yourself, so lots of free wood. So yeah, it would be the first time I've ever built something like that. It should be fairly simple, and we'll see how it goes. Got some compost and bits to put in it. Yeah, I'll also be turning my compost heap over today because I need to drag that out, turn it over and stick it all back. I get that going. The other thing is, some of you may know that people keep reminding me that it's the 4th of May today, and apparently that is Naked Gardening Day. You'll be pleased to know I am not taking part in that. I will be fully clothed all day. Let's get going. Okay, so just finished digging over the patch where I'm going to stick my raised bed. So all I've got to do now is tread it down, make sure it's nice and level, and then assemble the bed. With that, so let's get building. So this is it. This is my finished raised bed for my first plants. A little bit annoying, I had to do a join there because I didn't have enough of the longer slats. Well, I did, but I damaged a couple trying to get them off, so I'm not too bothered, to be honest. It's probably not going to be here very long. I'll have it for one season, and by that time I'll have a better idea of what I want where on the rest of the plot. As you can see, I've left a bit of a mess, and it's threatening another downpour, so I'm going to get tidying up and then we'll come back tomorrow. So it's Sunday now. Been in for a few hours today. Got a few things done which I'm really pleased with. Built a second raised bed, managed to salvage enough timber from the pallets that I got yesterday to make a second bed. I've been to the garden centre, bought some bits and pieces, bought too much really. So now tomorrow, it'll be Bank Holiday Monday, I need to come back tomorrow and clear some more so that I can then get in the extra that I bought today. So let's go and have a look. So there's my second raised bed. Already got my veg in, got some carrots on this side and then some pak choy on the far side. I do like a bit of pak choy, it's one of my favourites. Strawberries in this one, I'm probably going to put sweet peppers over here when it's warm enough. I'm still a little bit worried about the frost. There you go, I've got loads of peppers in there that I'm actually taking home again so that they're not going to be affected because we're actually keep getting threatened by a frost even though it's the first week of May. So there's the beans as well. I'm thinking with the beans I'm going to put them down this side here, just in a line down here. My boundary actually comes to about there. It's further over than I thought it was initially, because if we step back here you can see where the original boundary was, and then it just goes up into grass. So I've got about an extra foot to play with there. Not sure if I'm going to stick anything in between the trees at the moment. I don't want anything to be too shaded. I've got the raspberries there, I know. The sun does come from this side, so anything sitting in the middle there is just going to be in the shade of the trees all day. We'll find something, I'm sure. So yeah, back tomorrow. Probably going to clear this area here, try and salvage some more wood and make another bed potentially. I'll see how it goes. And then the other stuff that I've bought, as well as the sweet peppers, I've got marrow, courgette, cucumbers, I've got melon and aubergine as well. So looking forward to getting them in. And yeah, so we'll be back. You'll see me again tomorrow. Okay, so Monday now, and my main goal today is to make some space for my beans. I've got some canes that were left here from the last person, so I'll twine them up. But that little bit that I mentioned yesterday down the side of my beds that I can reclaim, I'm going to dig that over, get some compost and manure in there, and then hopefully plant the beans by the end of the day. Forecast for the next week or so is looking a little bit better in terms of temperatures, so fingers crossed they'll be alright. Yeah, let's get cracking. Kind of see now where I've dug that trench. There's got a fair bit of space in between my raised bed and where my new boundary will be. So if I dig all this out, I'm hoping that's going to be enough space for my beans. So there we go, a straight-ish border, nice and clean. I've taken all the grass and most of the grass and the roots out, so I'm just going to turn some compost and some manure into the bit that I'm going to use for the beans, mark the poles out and plant them, and then sort of main objective for today is done. Okay, so I've got my beans up. Only got about half of them in. Not enough canes. Not enough space either, really. So over the next couple of days, I'll probably have a look at getting some more canes and getting them in. But as to where they're going to go, I think probably the best place at the moment is along here, like a mirror image of them on the other side. There's not really enough room along that side because I've got little raspberries over there, and then along the front's going to be in the way of the trees, so probably along here, and then the rest of my stuff that I've got down here. Next weekend I'll clear this bit and then put another couple of beds there maybe, and then get that in. Hopefully by that time we'll have a bit warmer weather. It doesn't look like my netting has arrived, even though I paid £6 delivery for next day, but never mind. So I've got my conduit in, and what I'll do is I'll just drape the net over that for now. It's going to be better than nothing. It won't be perfect, but anything will do at this moment in time. So I think that's probably going to be it for me. I think I'll call it a day now. I think I've had a pretty good weekend in total. Got 2 of the beds made, got some stuff planted, extended my border along that side. Yeah, so really happy with progress. Seems to be coming on well. And then, you know, gradually over the summer we'll start tackling this. But it's just nice at the moment that I've got some things growing finally. You know, it's a bit more rewarding when you see things going in, I think. So quite pleased. So once again, thank you for watching, and we'll catch up next time.